Well, welcome everyone. Hard to believe, but this is our 5th annual Landscape Summit, brought to you by the Landscape Committee and Valley Water. The Landscape Committee helps develop this agenda for today. And Landscape Committee members in attendance, can you stand or show a hand? I know Ron's here, Lori's showed in the back, Stephanie Morris with the SJ Project or Climate Challenge. And we have Ashley Shannon and Karen Coppett, who are at all of our Landscape Committee meetings. And the group of Landscape Committee members covers every aspect of the landscape community, whether it's designers, contractors, I'm in golf, we've got the vendors, lane irrigation, and some of the other viewing. We've got municipality members and our 2 board members, Director Santos and Sherri. It's a great committee. Your ideas are heard, and a lot of times they're presented to the full board, and we help shape some of the conservation policies that the Valley Water comes up with. For anyone interested in signing up, we're always looking for new members. Karen's rushing towards me. Oh, okay. Go ahead and sign up. You don't get inundated with emails, but you will, if you sign up, you'll get an agenda, and if you want to come, we welcome your attendance. It really is a good group. We meet the first Tuesday of every month, 9 a.m. for an hour and a half. We have subcommittees that help develop this agenda, or we've talked about insects, pollinating programs. We cover all the facets of the water industry, or conservation industry. So I urge you to join and sign up, if you would, please. Today, we've got a really great agenda, a little different than norm, where we've done case studies in the past. This year, I like to think that we brought in the talent. I've got some really great presenters, no pressure, and we're going to have a dedication to longtime member Sherri Osaka, who unfortunately passed a few weeks ago. Welcome from Valley Water Board of Director Richard Santos. State of the Valley's Water, presented by Nina Hawk. We'll have presentations on climate reality, regeneration of the landscape. We'll have an opportunity to network during break and get a chance to meet our vendors in the hall. We'll have another presentation today on climate positive design, closing remarks followed by lunch. At this time, I'd like to bring up Ashley Shannon, Water Conservation Specialist with Valley Water.
I wish I wasn't giving this presentation, but here we go, and bear with me. Today we want to honor landscape architect and longtime Valley Water Landscape Committee member Sherri Osaka, who's passing earlier this month but left a hole in the sustainable landscape community in many of our hearts and sectors. For those of you who have the pleasure of getting to know and work with Sherri, I'm sure we can all agree what an incredible force she was. It's much better in my car when I was practicing this. Her passion for the environment and sustainable landscaping was unparalleled. She was someone I, and I'm sure many others, consider to be a role model. I continue to be amazed with Sherri's accomplishments in life, both inside and outside of landscaping. But today I want to acknowledge what an incredible water conservation ally she was for Valley Water and for other local agencies. Her presence in our landscape committee over the years has been invaluable, and I look forward to seeing her at monthly meetings. I don't think I ever heard a bad idea come out of her mouth, and she was perhaps one of the most positive people I've had a chance to collaborate with. During the time on the committee, Sherri helped plan and present at our annual Landscape Summit, provided her expertise on many breakout groups over the years, helped shape programs Valley Water offers, and even starred in one of our Water Conservation is a Way of Life video. If you haven't seen it, take a look. She's showing off how to use mulch, leaves as mulch, and she highlights her incredible yard. Sherri also taught water-saving landscape classes through the Bay Area Water Supply and Conservation Agency, through Santa Clara Valley's California Native Plant Society, and as a volunteer chairperson of the Gardening with Native subgroup in her California Native Plant Society chapter. In 2018, she literally received a Water Champion Award through the Silicon Valley Conservation Awards, and in acknowledgement, it was noted that Sherri has helped educate over 8,600 people, and that's just in her classes. I'm sure that number is, multiple times that just in her day-to-day life. Sherri's daughter, Shannon Osaka, beautifully described her mother as an energetic, incredibly loving, hardworking, goal-oriented, affectionate, and understanding mother, friend, and spouse. She built her own business from the ground up, based only on an eye for good design and a love of plants. She was at least 10 years ahead of the curve on many things: drought-tolerant landscaping, solar panels, living plastic-free. You know Sherri, she always carried around her own containers, and she was known as the container lady at our Whole Foods. And, yeah, she's definitely inspiring. She goes on to say she cared about the world, the planet, and everyone she met. Over the last couple of months, we've learned that she touched more lives than we could possibly imagine. I think it's fitting to dedicate this year's Landscape Summit to Sherri, who was an advocate of combating climate change to both her life and her work. Sherri will be greatly missed, both professionally and personally, and I hope we can continue to carry on her legacy of sustainable landscaping. Our hearts go out to her husband, Glenn, and their two daughters, Shannon and Lauren. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Yes, Sherri will be deeply missed, not only in our group, but in our community of landscape professionals in San Jose. I told the board on Tuesday, I don't hide the fact that I came into the landscape committee with a personal agenda. I had my reasons, and Sherri kind of opened up my eyes and showed me the responsibility we have in water conservation and sustainability to our community. So she will be deeply missed, and during break, if any of you have a story, I'd love to hear one of Sherri. The positive stories I hear, there are many, and I'd love to hear them. Thank you, Ashley. Next, we have Director Santos, Santa Clara Valley Water District Board member, and the microphone is yours, sir.
Well, good morning, everyone. Bon dia, buenos dias. We appreciate everybody coming. And that was about Sherri. That was really touching. She really was an integral part of our landscaping committee, especially her family. We welcome everybody to the 5th Annual Landscaping Summit. We had such a great time in the first four, we decided to do it again. And we'll get it right. But by the turnout, it seemed like it's going real well. On behalf of the board of directors, we welcome you today. I'd like to acknowledge, of course, our board chair, Nai Shua. Please stand. First background, Nai was an engineer for over 30 plus years. She's been elected several times. And she's our chair this year, and she had the wisdom and foresight to make sure that her and I on this committee again. So that was a good choice. I do want to take the time for our staff and the committee. Brian did a great job as the chair of the committee. And Karen, we have Lauren, we have, and Ron Colorado, he's been here as long as I have. And so, my whole committee, please stand up, because our staff also do a great job. Stand up so you can recognize. I want your kids to go out and now we're going, I thought they were 1 out of 5. Hard to believe. The idea behind the summit is to get input and ideas from you, the landscape professional community, on how to work together to make conservation of California a way of life. Because you are in the field, work with the public, you have ideas that are valuable to all of us. A good example of how important this collaboration is with Valley Water is how Santa Clara County was able to meet water use demands during the drought, and how residents continue to save 20%. When you read the papers, you know what's going on. We've got dam, we've got water shortage, we've got no rain. We need it even more. The landscaping committee played a key role in the efforts. It was very much appreciated. We are excited about the landscaping summit because we have some wonderful speakers that will be coming up. The group has highlighted important ways to the landscape industry to combat climate change and the growing threat locally and globally. Thank you today for coming. Water conservation is a way of life, and we really appreciate it, and give us input. We follow it. And by the way, I believe we're on Facebook and that kind of stuff, and next year we hope to have it live where people can call in and we can share the ideas and tell them where to go and how to do things. So with that, thank you for coming. Appreciate it.